Hi, everybody. My name is Regina Green, and I am your Hands to Heart Center instructor for tonight's class. It's Friday night gentle yoga, Friday night unwind. And this class is possible because of the partnership between Hands to Heart Center Yoga for the People and the Boston Public Library. Hands to Heart Center is a nonprofit organization that provides free yoga classes for those who may be suffering from trauma or other difficulties within their lives. So here we are. So welcome. For today's class, you will need a mat and maybe a blanket if you want to cover up during our final resting pose of Shavasana. But that is pretty much what you need. If you don't have a mat, you can certainly use a towel or just any surface that feels safe for you to practice on. I also do recommend that you have something to drink nearby. And also just always remember anything that I do that it's an offering. And if there's anything that you're not comfortable, like you're like, I don't want to do that, then feel free to just take care of yourself. So with that said, we're going to get started, and we're going to get started in a seated position. Okay. Hopefully my mat will be okay. Okay, so let's get started. So we'll start in a seated position. Feel free to cross your legs or sit where it feels comfortable for you. And we'll just begin to settle in. And that may look like maybe some neck rolls, some shoulder rolls. Really doing what feels good for you in your body that helps you to get to a position where you're feeling comfortable while seated. I'm going to move from side to side. Let my shoulders roll up and back down. Maybe close my eyes or lower my gaze. And then bringing some attention to your breath. Inhale as you lift the shoulders. Exhale as they come back down. Inhale, lifting shoulders up. Exhale, back down. And then we're going to slowly come to stillness when you are ready. And I invite you to bring some stillness to your body. And begin to breathe, not trying to control it, just focusing on your own breath and just bringing some awareness to your breath. And that may mean taking some deep breaths to get yourself settled, or maybe you're already there. And you are just allowing yourself to enjoy the inhale and exhale of your own breath. Allowing our shoulders to be heavy. Maybe placing your hands on your lap or on the floor beside you. Just allowing yourself to be just for a few moments before we begin to bring some more movement to our bodies. And on your next inhale, if your eyes are closed, open your eyes, maybe flick your eye your eyeballs, your eyelids a little bit, open and close. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twisting to the right, placing one hand on the knee and one hand behind your back. Inhale, getting nice and tall. And then exhale, twisting towards the right. Stay here for your inhale and exhale. And just to hold on to your twist, just for maybe a little bit longer than you may be used to. And with each exhale, maybe twist a little deeper if that's something that will feel good for you. Take another breath. Exhale it out. And then slowly, slowly unwind back to center. Shake out the shoulders, and we'll go to the other side. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, twist over, placing one hand on the knee, the other hand behind the back. Relax the shoulder. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist over. And again, if you're looking for a deeper twist, or if you're okay exactly where you're at, then stay where you're at if that feels good to you, or come a little deeper if you're looking for a deeper twist. And we'll stay here for 2 breaths. Take an inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. And then slowly come back to center. On our exhale, we'll reach up nice and tall. Reach, 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 reach. And then exhale as we forward fold and allowing our hands to land anywhere you'd like. And then once they're where you want them to be, just melting in towards the mat. Allowing yourself to let go. Take an inhale and exhale. And maybe be a little dramatic about your exhale. Big inhale. And maybe like a dramatic exhale. Having just a little bit of fun with it. Take another breath. Exhale it out. And just let it go. And then slowly, slowly walking yourself back up. And then extending the feet out towards the front of you. And we'll do the same thing. We'll inhale, reach up nice and tall. And exhale, lean forward to your knees or your shins or your toes. Wherever you want to land your hands, that's where your hands will land. And take a breath. Exhale it out. And we'll stay in this position for 5 breaths. And maybe on each exhale, allowing yourself to let your body become more relaxed on each exhale. One more breath. And then slowly, slowly bringing yourself back up to a tall seated position. And then we'll take one foot. We'll bring the sole of our foot right to the inner thigh above our knee. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, fold over again. And again, your hands can come to your knee, your shins, your feet, wherever you feel good. Take a breath. Sink in, exhale. And then slowly, slowly come back up. And then switch legs. And I know I've said the dramatic breath. I like the dramatic breath because I think when we use the word dramatic, it allows ourselves to just be dramatic. More so than what maybe you normally are. Inhale, reach up nice and high. Exhale, dramatic, fall down to your fold. Yes. And just let it go. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Unwinding on this Friday night. Letting it all go. And using your breath to help you. And then slowly, slowly come up. And then we'll make our way into a tabletop position, having your knees underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. Fingers are spread apart, but not stretch, but comfortable. So hands are on the mat. And we'll go into a couple of cat-cows. Cat-cows are, as we inhale, we lift the tailbone, we let the belly drop, and we let the chest come forward. And our chin leads us, our chest leads us. Then exhale, tuck the tailbone, arch the spine. Really push into the mat with your hands and arch the spine and be dramatic about it. And then inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. Let the chest come forward. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, arch the spine, push the floor away. And maybe explore some other movements that might feel good for you. Maybe you want to do some small circles, bringing the hips to the heels and coming around, and then maybe going into the opposite direction. Hips to the heels, going around. Or maybe you want to stay with your cat-cow, really listening to what your gut is telling you to do for your body as you move the spine with your cat-cow, and then maybe combine it. Small circles, down and around. And then maybe a cat-cow. Inhale with the tailbone. Exhale, arch the spine, let the head fall. And then circle in the other direction. And just making it into a little flow. So we'll come back to tabletop. Cat-cow. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the spine into your cat. And then sit back, make small circles. And then we'll go in the other direction for our small circles. Moving with our breath, moving with ease in the sense where we're linking our breath to our movement and maybe slowing down our movement, maybe moving slower than we're used to, but leading with your breath. Small circles, and make it your own. Do what feels right for you as we move into our cat-cows and our small circles. And then slowly, slowly coming back to a neutral spine, we'll move into a downward dog. We'll curl the back of our toes, take an inhale, and as we exhale, we'll send the hips up to the sky. And maybe pedal our feet, pushing the floor away. Inhale and exhale. And then coming to stillness, take a big breath in, deep breath out. Then bend your knees and turn your gaze to the front of your mat. And just slowly begin to walk towards your hands, taking your time. And we'll hang in a forward fold, having a deep bend in the knee.
if you'd like. Head is heavy. Then begin to walk the feet out so they're right at the edge of the mat. Let your head stay heavy, bending the knees, and then grabbing opposite elbows and just swaying from side to side, just like a rag doll. And maybe begin to link your movement to your breath. Maybe, just maybe, as you inhale, you're to center, exhale to the side, inhale to center, exhale to side, moving with your breath, and then coming to stillness and allowing yourself to be heavy. Let the hands fall to the mat, and then slowly walk your feet in. And then slowly begin to come to a standing position. Roll your shoulders up and down the spine, coming into mountain pose, pushing your feet into the mat. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the waist. And we'll do that again. Inhale, rise to the sky. This time, palms touch, mini back bend. And then exhale, fold right back over, moving with slowness, purposefully. Inhale back up. And last time, exhale, forward fold. And this time we'll place our hands on our shins for a halfway lift, pushing our shoulders away from our ears. Our back is flat. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise to the sky. Palms touch. This time, palms come to your heart center. And exhale, mountain pose. Very nice. And coming to the top of your mat, inhale, palms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, come back down to the mat into a tabletop position. Inhale into your cow. Exhale to your cat. Coming into a flat back. Curl the back of the toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Push the hips away. Bend the knees. Turn your gaze to the front of the mat and slowly walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders away from the ears. Your back is flat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. Mountain pose. Very nice. This time as you inhale, bring your arms out. Your right hand will hold on to the left wrist. Inhale as you lift the left wrist up towards the sky. Exhale, leaning over to the right. For a side body stretch, take a breath. Let it go. Inhale back to center. Release the wrist, coming into cactus arms. Exhale, lean back, mini back bend. Inhale back to center. Bring the arms back up towards the sky. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, lift over to the left. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, cactus those arms out again. Mini back bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place a deep bend into your knees. Place your hands on the mat and step back with the right foot. And then bring the right knee down to the mat. The top of the right foot down to the mat. And once you're feeling stable, inhale the arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to send our hips down and forward into a lunge. Staying here, take a breath. Exhale it out. Take another breath. And as you exhale, fold over, framing the left foot. And with the right leg, curl the back of the toes with the right foot. Lift the right knee off the mat. And then use your momentum to push yourself back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky. And dive right back down. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands outside your feet. This time, step back with the left foot. And place the left knee on the mat. Top of the left foot comes onto the mat. Inhale the arms up. And same thing, as we exhale, we'll move forward and down. And then maybe paying some attention or sending some attention towards your hips. And just noticing any sensations as we are in this low lunge. Take a breath. Exhale it out. One more inhale. And then exhale, fold over, framing the front foot. Curl the back of the toes on the left foot. Lift the left knee up off the floor. And then same thing, push off to the front, hanging in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center, mountain pose. And we'll do that flow one more time. Inhale the arms up, right hand grabs the left wrist. Inhale, lift the left arm nice and high. Exhale, reach over. Inhale back to center. Release the wrist, cactus the arms. Exhale, hips come forward, mini back bend. Inhale back to center. Grabbing the right wrist. Inhale as you reach the right arm up. Exhale over to the side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release, cactus the arms back. Inhale back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back with the right foot. And the right knee comes down on the mat. Top of the right foot comes down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, framing the left foot. Curl the back of the toes on the right foot. Lift the right knee off the mat. And then use your right foot to push off to meet the left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the left foot. Place the left knee down. Inhale the arms up. Reach, reach, reach to the sky. Get really tall. Adding some length into your body. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Dramatic like. Take another breath. Exhale, fold. This time, take the right foot and step back to meet the left, coming into tabletop. Placing the hands on the mat Inhale, shift the body forward, and just begin to lower yourself down to the mat. Place your hands on the outside, and as you inhale, peel your chest off the mat for baby cobra. Press the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale back down. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, baby cobra. Mini back bend. Exhale back down. And 1 more time. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back down. And then very gently bringing yourself back into a tabletop position. Curl the back of the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Pushing the floor away. Taking a breath. Exhale it out. Bend the knees and walk towards the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center, mountain pose. And feel free at any point to grab a drink. And coming to the top of your mat, you're going to step back with the right foot. And you're going to angle your heel to the arch of your foot. And you can open up your stance. We're going to make our way into warrior one. We're going to turn the front of our shoulders so they're facing the short edge of the mat. And coming into a warrior one. And our knee will be bent over our ankle. So in our warrior one, once we're feeling, and you may have to open up your stance, which is absolutely fine. And once you've found you're feeling stable in your stance, inhale the arms up for your warrior one. And stay here for an exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Then bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. And then just drag your hands down your back. And inhale, just opening up the shoulders. Exhale it out. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, just falling forward into a humble warrior. Let the head be heavy. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Inhale back up. Release the hands. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale it out. Bring your hands back down. And then use your left foot. Right foot push off, coming into the top of your mat. Take an inhale and exhale. Now step back with the left foot coming into warrior one on this side of the body. Bend in the knee. The foot is angled. And then turning our shoulder bones towards the short edge of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale it out. Take another breath. And then bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open up the chest. Maybe look up if you'd like. Take a breath. And then take another inhale. And as you exhale, just folding forward for a humble warrior on this side of the body. And just staying here for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly lift up. Release the hands. Inhale the arms up. Back to our warrior one. Take a breath. Exhale it out.
Then slowly bring the hands down to our side and stepping back to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into your tabletop. And then slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, back down. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, back down. And 1 more time. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, back down. This time, take your hands and stack them in what we call crocodile pose. And then just gently rest your forehead on your hands that are stacked. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Maybe using this time to get something to drink if you'd like. Just resetting your breath, reconnecting to your breath. And on your next inhale, lifting the head off of your stacked hands. And then bringing our hands outside of our chest, just as if we were in Cobra. And actually, we will do Cobra 2 more times because it just, Cobra is a really good back bend, just moving the spine in all directions. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, back down. 1 more time. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, back down. This time, push yourself into tabletop. Allow your knees to come to the outside of the mat. Your big toes touch. And send the hips back towards the heels, coming into a child's pose. Extending the arms long. And maybe letting your forehead come to the mat. You can keep your arms active if you like. Or you can bring them down, your elbows down to the mat and allow yourself to rest. And we'll take 5 breaths in child's pose. Let the hips be heavy. Allow your breath. Inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, coming back into tabletop. Curl the back of the toes, take an inhale, and exhale, downward dog. Bend the knees and walk towards the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center, mountain pose. And we'll do our flow 1 more time. Step back with the right foot coming into warrior 1. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, settle into the pose. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, just open up the collarbone. Exhale, fold over for humble warrior. Inhale back up. Release the hands and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, hands, heart center. Mountain pose. Step back with the left foot, coming into warrior one on this side of the body. And once you're feeling sturdy, inhale the arms up. Exhale, settle into the pose. Inhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Exhale, open up the collarbone, maybe look up if you'd like. Take a breath. And on your next exhale, folding forward for humble warrior. Take a breath. Let it go. Inhale back up. Release the fingers. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, fold. Step back into your tabletop. And as you exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale back down, coming into crocodile. Tops of your hands stacked. Place your forehead onto your hands. And we'll stay here for 3 breaths. And then slowly, slowly lifting your head off of your stacked hands. Bringing our hands down to the side of our body, placing the left ear onto the mat. And just bringing the right foot up. And then maybe reaching back. And if you can't reach your foot, that's absolutely fine. You can grab your pants leg. And then just gently bringing the heel towards the back side of your body. Take a breath. Let it go. Take another breath. Let it go. And then slowly, slowly releasing the foot, the heel, or your pants leg, allowing the right foot to come down to the mat. And then just turning your head and the right ear is on the mat, lifting the left leg up, and then reaching back. And again, you can grab your pants, your heel, the inside of your foot, or the outside, and just gently allow it to just fall towards the back side of your body. Take a breath. And then slowly release. And we'll do that one more time on each side, turning the ear towards the floor, the left side, then lifting the right foot off the mat and reaching back. And just slowly, slowly, and being gentle as you bring the heel towards the back side of your body. And then maybe bring some attention to your breath. Just noticing, are you breathing heavy? Is it fast? Is it shallow? Are your breath long on the inhale and on the exhale?
just bringing some awareness and attention to it. And not putting a story behind it, just noticing. And then slowly release. And then turn your right, so your right ear is on the mat. And then lift the left leg, reach back. And then slowly just bringing the heel towards the back side of your body, settling in and bringing your attention back to your breath. Take an inhale and exhale it out. And then just listen to your breath. And then slowly release. And then bringing our hands to the outside of our mat, we're going to tent our fingers. And then so our elbows are up towards the ceiling. So both sides. And we're gonna do our baby cobra again. But this time, as we inhale and lift the chest up, on our exhale, we'll send one shoulder and one ear down to the mat, right side, right shoulder, right ear. Inhale, lift it back up. And then exhale, left shoulder, left ear. Inhale, lift it back up. And let's do that one more time each side. Exhale, shoulder comes to the mat. Inhale, lift it back up. And then exhale, opposite shoulder comes to the mat. And then inhale back up. And then slowly, slowly make your way onto your back. And as you come onto your back, bring your knees into your chest and just give yourself a big squeeze and maybe rocking from side to side or making small circles, really doing what feels good for you. Maybe a little bit of both, maybe rocking from side to side and then making some small circles. And if you're circled to the left, make sure you circle to the right. And then slowly coming back to stillness, extend the left leg long, placing the left heel on the mat, and then taking both hands, interlacing your fingers, and hugging the right knee into your chest. Keeping the left leg nice and long, pushing the heel away from you. And then extending the right leg up to the sky and bringing your hands behind the right leg. And then just gently bringing the right knee towards your chest. Maybe pointing and flexing the foot, pointing to the toes to the ceiling, and then moving the heel to the ceiling. And just noticing how that feels in your body. Maybe allowing the ankles to make small circles and then going in the opposite direction. And then pushing the heel away from your body. Maybe walking your hands up a little higher, maybe behind your calf muscle, and maybe pulling your knee a little bit closer to your body. And just noticing any sensations at the back of your leg. Take a breath. Exhale it out. And then slowly bending the right knee again, giving yourself a big hug, the right knee. And then extend the right leg long. And just for a few breaths, just notice the difference. Is there a difference between the right leg and the left leg? Does the right leg seem longer. Take a breath. Then bring the left knee into the chest and give your left knee a nice big hug. Extend the right leg nice and long. And then extend the left leg up to the sky. Bring the hands behind the left leg. And then the same thing, point and flex. Rolling the ankle, really doing what feels good for you. It could be that you just want to point and flex, or maybe you want to move your foot from side to side, just discovering, what feels good in your body. And maybe take a dramatic breath, big inhale, and exhale. And then slowly begin to walk your hand up to your calf muscle, right? Maybe behind your knee, wherever it feels where you can get a stretch, not pain, but you feel the stretch in the back of your leg. And maybe draw the knee a little closer to your face if you'd like. Take a breath. Let it go. And then slowly, slowly bringing the knee back into the chest. And this time bring the right knee back into the chest, hugging both knees into the chest. And we'll make our way into a supine twist. So allowing the hands to come out to the side of the mat to a T position, and then just letting both knees fall over to the right. You can stack the knees or not. Really, really playing around with this pose to see what feels good with your supine twist. Some people like to take a blanket and maybe put a blanket under the knees. And then once you find where your knees are comfortable, maybe paying some attention to your shoulders and shifting them and seeing what does it feel like for the left shoulder to be heavy on the mat while your knees are going on the right side. And once you have settled into what feels good for you, maybe lower your gaze, bring some awareness to your breath, allow your body to become heavy on the mat. Maybe feel the sensation of your breath as you inhale and exhale. Maybe bring some attention towards the inhale and exhale through your nose. And then slowly, slowly bringing your knees back to center. And then allow them to fall to the other direction. For me, that would be the left side. And then once you have positioned your knees to where you want them to be, bringing your attention to your shoulders and maybe shifting the shoulders. So now the right shoulder is heavy on the mat and your knees are to the left if that is the case. And then allowing yourself to settle into this pose and returning to some breath awareness. Maybe you inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Or inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Just bringing some attention to your own breath and what does your breath feel like in this moment for you. And then allow your body, give yourself permission to allow your body to be heavy on the mat. Allowing your muscles to relax. And then on your next inhale, bringing the knees back towards the center and giving yourself a big hug. Squeezing the knees into the chest. And then allowing your feet to come into contact with the mat. And we'll move into a gentle bridge pose, bringing your heels towards your hips. Taking a breath. And then bringing your attention to the soles of your feet. Take an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, pushing through the soles of your feet, just lifting the hips slightly off the mat. And then bringing them back down. And we'll begin to prepare for our final pose of Shavasana. In a traditional Shavasana, we're laying on our back. And this is just a tradition. I shouldn't say just. This is a traditional Shavasana. But as I've been saying throughout the practice, really do what feels good for you that allows you to relax. So in a traditional Shavasana, our legs are extended, our feet are flopped to the side, our palms are facing up, our shoulders are heavy. Some people like to put a blanket on to get warm and cozy. And we use this time to allow our body to just reap the rewards of the practice that we just did. And as you get settled into your Shavasana, take a big inhale and exhale and allow yourself to just be, just chill. And I will take Shavasana with you. Take an inhale. Exhale it out. Shavasana.
Slowly begin to return some movement to your body, or feel free to stay in your Shavasana. Take a big inhale and exhale, and slowly, slowly begin to make your way over to whichever side feels comfortable for you, and just taking a moment of pause. And maybe using this time to just send yourself some love and some positive energy for taking the time to come to your yoga mat and do some yoga. And then slowly making your way to a seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center.